The Hamilton Beach 31344DA roll-top toaster oven is shaped like a grill, but can it cook like a grill? Join us as we cover its features, our hands-on experience, and whether it's worth it by going through its results of toasting bread, baking pizza, roasting chicken wings, and baking frozen fries. I'm Alan, and welcome back to our Shouldit Toaster Oven series. The Hamilton's exterior shell is made from alloy steel, which has a higher tensile strength than stainless. We speculated the reason for this choice was to have the roll-top door more durable. The roll-top door is a neat feature that can make it easier to move food in and out of the oven and save some space on the kitchen counter. And it can easily be removed for cleaning as well. Now, before moving on to our first test of toasting bread, you can look up How Shouldit Test Toaster Ovens for all the details on how we did the testing and rating for this series. For our toast test, it was quite tricky to get the exact toasting time due to the analog control knob, so we used an external timer. First, we tried turning the time knob to just before the toast icon, around 4 minutes and 5 seconds on the timer, and the bread came out only lightly toasted on top. We then tried 7 minutes and 20 seconds just for good measures, and that almost burnt the toast. With that, we decided 5 minutes of toasting would yield the best possible results. The top of the 4 pieces of toast had a good golden brown color in areas that were closest to the center of the oven, but was only lightly toasted in areas furthest away from the center of the oven. On the bottom, the lightly toasted areas were even larger. The second batch came out brown on both the top and the bottom and crispy throughout, which could be more suitable for soup than the first batch. However, there were still lighter areas on both sides, and the bottom even had some burnt ends. If you want the second batch to be the same as the first, around 4 minutes on the timer should be enough. Toasting bread, 6.7 out of 10. With no function to choose for our pizza test, we simply baked a 9-inch thick crust meat pizza at 450 degrees Fahrenheit. To our surprise, the oven took 6 minutes to bake the pizza, which was very fast. Unfortunately, the crust showed the oven's uneven heat distribution. The bottom right quarter of the crust almost became brown before the rest could turn an ideal golden brown color. The crust was also mostly soft. The same problem also showed in the toppings. While the cheese was only slightly melty, most of the meat was not caramelized. Some pieces of meat had some burnt ends. With that said, our chef gave the pizza an okay score after tasting it. Baking pizza, 7.1 out of 10. Roasting chicken wings is the best use of the Hamilton Beach. The oven cooked 10 middle joint chicken wings at 400 degrees Fahrenheit in just 40 minutes, matching our speediest times with the Review Mini. The skin developed quite a good caramelization, but we could see that the wings towards the back of the cooking chamber were lighter in color. They also weren't that crispy. The wings' internal temperature was around 205 degrees Fahrenheit, meeting the USDA guidelines, so the meat stayed quite moist. Considering everything, our chef gave the wings a good score for taste. Roasted chicken wings, 8.2 out of 10. The Hamilton was at its weakest baking 12 ounces of frozen fries for our baked French fries test. After 26 long minutes, the fries still had no significant change in color. The only saving grace was that the fries were actually cooked, so we could still give it a pass. Similarly, the fries had a texture like they were air-dried, which was still better than boiled French fries that are simply soft and soggy. After tasting this batch of French fries that lacked both color and texture, our chef couldn't give a higher score than just average. Cranking the temperature up to max might improve the result, but we wouldn't bet on it. Baking fries, 4.9 out of 10. The overall score for 4 performance tests is 7 out of 10. The Hamilton Beach 31344DA Easy Reach 4 slice can save a lot of space on your kitchen counter thanks to its small size and roll-top door. It's also lightweight and easy to move around, which makes it suitable for people who are constantly on the go and not staying in one place for long. It did an acceptable job in cooking the foods for a performance test despite its small capacity and low power draw. However, the cooking chamber can be tricky to clean. And there you have it, our review of the Hamilton Beach Roll-Top Easy Reach Toaster Oven 31344DA. If you're interested in the oven, there's an Amazon link in the description below. For the choices, you can look up our Shouldit Toaster Oven series. If you enjoyed the video, please comment and consider like and subscribe so that you won't miss our future uploads. Any support from you is greatly appreciated. Thank you for watching Shouldit, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye!